from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UTEP Miners and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Jaguars ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the UTEP Miners offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Colson. Scrambling away. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Jaguars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Back to throw. It's Colson. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
That's caught. It's Thomas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UTEP. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. To throw, it's Jacobs. They're working that left side.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Thomas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Colson. On the run, still looking. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, it's Jacobs. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it down the field. Off to the races. Inside the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top things off by getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Looking down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Miners line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield. It's Jacobs. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward.
Caught, and he's got room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Jones. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He'll try it again. Hard running there. He's not quite going to make it. A pickup of 3, and after the 2-minute timeout, it'll be fourth down. The Miners will call on their punt team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. On the move, it's Phillips. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Colson. Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Pulls it in at the 25. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The run inside. It's Phillips. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Jaguars want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Hunter. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 4 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Cardinals in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being pumped right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. This offense was a wagon in that first half. They got just about anything they wanted, and it's helped them build this lead. And if this continues, you can all but guarantee a victory. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
And the Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Woods. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're going back to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Under fire. And they got it.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Jaguars will send out the punt unit, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Colson. Intercepted for the 11th time. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Great place to start for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Complete. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Complete on the left to Smith. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Quick release on the RPO. Snags it and he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Miners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Colson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Miners send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Running inside. It's Malone. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They feed him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. 6th play of the drive coming up. Catch in the middle. It's Woods. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Jacobs. Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the... They put on the heat, and they blocked it. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That's caught. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's complete on the right side. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. To the air, it's Colson. Firing to the right, complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The run inside. It's Jones. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Miners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. And after that missed field goal, can these guys take advantage and go down and break this tie? Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Malone. There's a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he's stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. The kick is on its way, and they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. To the air, it's Colson. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Red pass, it's complete. There he goes. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
So important keeping those new downs coming, getting that 1st down. We don't need to panic right now. We got a long way to go. We still got plenty of time to accomplish it.
On target over the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Sweet cut there. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the draw, it's Jones. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now they're going to throw it. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's got it. A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win. He lobs one high down the left side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
This has been a presentation